Hello everyone, it is Sunday, August 23rd, 2020, which means it's time for my comic book hot pick. If you haven't seen this video before, this is a video where I talk about books that I'm looking forward to that are being released this Tuesday and Wednesday, the 25th and 26th of August. Now these are books that might be a really cool cover, a story I'm enjoying, or maybe something that has a possible first appearance. So a lot of you seem to enjoy it. I enjoy doing them, so let's jump right into the books while I look at my notes for this week. First, we'll do Dynamite. Bettie Page, number 2, has a real nice photo cover, kind of a back, behind the scenes photo cover, which I thought was really cool and different, and a Linsner cover, which kind of gave a really cool pulp magazine feel to me for that. And then also from Dynamite this week, Mars Attacks Red Sonja. There is 2 covers. There's actually a lot of covers, but one cover I'm really looking forward to is the Sundam cover. Really has like a 50s sci-fi feel to it. If you see it, those of you who kind of like that stuff like I do, you're definitely going to want to pick that up. And then we have from DC, of course, the big one this week is the 3 Jokers. There are over 11 covers on this. Pick the covers that you like, as I always state on this. The 2 covers I like, there's a Jokerfish cover and a Red Hood cover. I like both of those. I'm not really I don't quite remember what the price of the books were. I don't know if it was $6.99 or $9.99, but I'm only going to pick up one of each of those covers simply because there's going to be a ton of them out there, because I know a lot of shops ordered real heavy. Also from DC, Batgirl 48. There's a really good torture cover where she's hanging upside down. I thought that was really good. And then Red Hood and the Outlaw number 48 has a Punchline cover on that one. Punchline, of course, is getting a lot of attention on not only the Joker War storyline, but of course with everything going on with the end of Harley Quinn storyline, issue 75 being released. So we'll see what goes with that. But Red Hood and the Outlaws has number 48 has a Punchline cover for those of you who enjoy those. From Marvel, Strange Academy 3rd print. Not a whole lot coming out for me this week on Marvel that I'm looking forward to. And I'm not even looking forward to the Strange Academy one, but I know a lot of you out there do like that. From Image, Philadelphia has number 7 has a really nice Scotty Young cover. I'm looking forward to that one if I can get it. Spawn 309, really cool Matina cover on this one. Homage cover, and if you see it, you're going to want it. Now, Spawn has really been going up in value. A lot of the earlier issues in the 200s, because there was a real limited print on those. And so, covers like this, Spawn is just really, catching fire again and selling really well. Also, That Texas Blood number 3, storyline that I am enjoying, so I'm looking forward to that. From IDW, a book that I'm looking forward to, Kanto, The Hollow Man. This is issue number 1. And for those of you who enjoy variants, there is a 1 in 10 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles homage variant. I don't know how many shops are going to actually get that, because I don't know how many shops are going to order this book. I enjoy the storyline. I like the character, so I'm going to buy one of the regular ones for myself. And we also have Sleeping Beauties number 3 coming out, another storyline that I personally am enjoying. And then from Source Point, we have No Heroine number 2. Of course, No Heroine number 1 was very difficult to find for a lot of people, including myself. So number 2 is coming out this week. From Vault Comics, Vampire the Masquerade number 2. We're going to see how that goes. And from Antarctic Press, Rags number 7. Those are the books that I'm looking forward to that are coming out. I was also advised that a couple of copies of It Eats What Feeds It, which I ordered way back when, are coming in this week as first prints. So I'm very excited about that, because that's a storyline I'm really looking forward to reading. And to move forward with that, again, the big book this week, 3 Jokers, a billion covers. Buy the cover that you want. And then I think that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle homage cover for Kanto, the Hollow Man storyline, is a 1 in 10. I think that's going to be a really hot book as well. So there is that. Now, a lot of you knew that I had the eBay issue this, week and a half ago, as it relates to the Ultimate Fallout, first appearance of Miles Morales in a poly bag, where the person who bought the book pulled it out of the poly bag and then contacted me and said, hey, you know what, I don't want the book anymore because it's not the grade that I thought it was going to be. and there was a lot of controversy on that. I was upset about it. I wasn't real happy about giving a full refund on a book that, was pulled out of the poly bag. But I did get the book back. This is the book that he sent back. Again, the poly bag wasn't included in the return like I asked. But you know what? This book is relatively clean. There's a little mark on the bottom corner. You probably won't. Let me see if I can take it out here for you so you can see. You're probably not going to see it. There's a little tiny nick right there in the bottom corner. And then it looks like something was laid on top of this book that caused an indentation, a non-color breaking indentation on the back of the cover that goes into a couple of pages. Now, looking at this, for those of you who do this, this would press out extremely easy. This is going to press out super easy, and it's going to be a really, really nice book. The only issue you're going to have with it once you do that is going to be that little tiny nick right there on the corner, which is barely a color break, which when you press it out, it's going to press that out even further. And this book is still going to grade extremely high. Now, I've had a lot of people that watch this channel contact me on this, and a lot of people said the same thing. When you're sending books in to get graded, I don't send books in to get graded personally. People always get them pressed. You're going to get it pressed anyways. That would have pressed out real easy and would have come back an extremely high grade on that. So what ended up happening was I contacted eBay. He sent the book back. I went with eBay. I'm haggling with them back and forth, and they were basically saying, you know what you do is you have to refund the money, and then we look into your claim and we'll verify the claim, but once we do everything, we'll make a determination at a later date whether or not you're going to get anything back. So I got contacted also by the buyer of the book, who said, look, I kind of felt bad about taking it out of the poly bag and then, kind of being demanding as it relates to getting all my money back, because I did remove it from the poly bag. eBay's usually, if they're going to give you anything back on it, they'll give you 20% of the purchase price for what they call a restocking fee. So I talked to him back, I sent him a message back, and we agreed on a certain amount of a refund that I was comfortable with and that he was comfortable with. And I refunded him the difference on the book, which I got the book back, this book here, and I refunded him the agreed upon amount. And actually we agreed upon an amount, and then I went into eBay I wanted to get rid of this and just close it out and be done with it. I went into eBay, went and put that amount in there. eBay was like, no, you can't put that amount in there. All we're going to allow is 20%. So after going back and forth, I told him, you know what, forget it. I just want to end this. So I was going to give him back the 20%, which I refunded. Sent him a message and said, look, they only allowed me 20% return. So I just refunded the money. Good luck. Thank you. Happy hunting, so on and so forth. And to his credit, he called me, he texted me back, or he emailed me back, and he says, no, we agreed on a certain amount. I want to honor that agreement. So just send me your PayPal information. I will send you the difference. So, even though I was upset about him taking it out of the poly bag, he stepped up and he did the right thing in the long run by, honoring the deal that we made, even though eBay, wasn't going to allow it to happen. He just honored he honored it. So all I've done is changed a couple of things as it relates to that. If you open up a poly bag book that I send you, you ain't getting your refund back. That's just going to be the end of story on that moving forward. I didn't put that on the listing, which I didn't think I had to put it on the listing. But you know what? Live and learn. It's a hot book. Everybody wants the high grade books. I'm not going to throw him out there, because at the end of the day, he tried to do the right thing at the end. And we both kind of walk away, with no hard feelings on this whole thing. But the whole thing is that when people are buying books on eBay, especially when you're selling a high grade book, you have to be real careful. Be sure that you're putting it out there. I didn't do it with this book, but I did it with other polybag books since then that I've been putting up online, and I haven't had any issues with that. It basically just says, I took a picture, it's in a poly bag. I am not given an issue or a grade on this. All I said on my listing was that based off of what I could see, once you send it in to get graded, it should come back a 9496, which this book is going to come back a 9496, because like I stated, whoever buys books to get them graded usually gets them pressed out just to get that little added, bump on the grade. So, overall, I got the book back, and it's, the book is, to me, is in really good condition, except for that, mark on the back that, like I stated before, is going to press out really, really easy. So again, this Tuesday, if you're in Las Vegas, Clayton Crane is in town. I've already mentioned it, a couple of times, but you contact, I think it's Fandomverse Comics, and see about, getting in line to see him. He's here from 12 to 5 on Tuesday, which is also, conversely, the release date for the Three Joker storyline. But even though I don't think he had anything to do with any of that. I am going to do a video on Wednesday for the new comic book pickups. I don't know how much stuff I'm going to pick up. I am going to go see Clayton Crane. Like I said, to get a couple of things signed. I am going to get one of those Infinity signatures. If you haven't seen the Infinity signature, take a look at it. It's a really, really good looking signature. And then today, we moved, myself, my wife, and my friend Rudy, we moved storage units. I moved all my stuff out of one storage unit. Not all of it. There's tons of stuff in there, all comic books. From one storage unit to another storage unit. We did that this morning, and it was, 110 degrees here in Las Vegas. So, thank you, Rudy, for helping me out doing that. And, my wife has a whole way of doing things where she, you put a layer of boxes, you put a uncut door, just a door with no doorknob cut into it. And then you lay, slots of wood between the boxes and lay another door on top. What happens is, it's off the box by a little bit and it's being held up by the wood, so there's no chance of the books crushing down on each other. It's just a way of protecting. And again, like everything that I do, there is a cost factor, and what I'll do is I'll take a picture of it, some of the finished product when we finally get everything fixed up on that. It's just, again, a cost factor to protect your investment. All this stuff that we are moving, that's all inventory stuff for a future, space, a shop. As soon as this pandemic passes and we're able to actually do some things, I'm definitely going to take care of that. So again, I am going to put more stuff up on my eBay store. I've been selling a lot of stuff. A lot of viewers have been buying things, so thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the books that I send. I take care in packaging these books, and the response I've gotten back, with the exception of the one with the Miles Morales book, has been like, book is in immaculate condition, it's high grade, packed greatly. So thank you so very much for those of you who've purchased from me. The name of the shop, because people have asked this on eBay, is Arkham-Comics-Las Vegas. And that is the name of the eBay store, all small case letters. So it's Arkham-Comics-Las Vegas, Las Vegas being one word. Like I said, I'm gonna put some more stuff up next week. I wanted to put some stuff up, get a tester, a feeler out there, and I'm very happy for the most part with everything that's happened. So there is that. So again, the big book this week, Three Jokers, everybody's waiting for that, but I think there's going to be a ton of those copies out there. So I don't know, how many I'm actually going to buy, because I think there's just going to be tons and tons and tons of them out there, kind of like the Spawn 300 was, or any other, major event, Detective 1000, things like that. So there is that. Again, I'll do a video again this week on Wednesday for the new comic book pickups, and that's pretty much all we have today. Again, if you're not a subscriber, please hit that subscribe button. I do appreciate all the positive support and all the comments I've received when when things happen or I talk about stuff. So that's pretty much all we have. So I hope you liked the video, but as always, if you didn't, nothing I can do for you. Have a great, great day. Happy hunting this week, and I'll see you real soon.